I love Madison Square Garden.
Yep.
I think it's an incredible atmosphere. It's a unique arena, and so that would be my recommendations there. But as you said, we all have our favorite like airports. We have our favorite restaurants and cities, and we are from a traveling media perspective on the Wild. We are definitely, we socialize a lot on the road, so we already have our dinner plans set for Nashville.
Nice.
And we all know what we're probably doing after dinner in Nashville. So, that type of stuff.
Yeah. From your perspective, best press boxes.
Anyone that
current ranks.
It's funny. I was talking to Sarah McClellan, the Star Tribune writer, the other day, and I said I love this press box in Denver only because you don't have to bend down. You can put the powers right next to you, and she'd just start laughing. It's funny the stuff that we care about as sports writers, and that might be the worst press box in the league just based on where it is. I love Madison Square Garden. I get dead center ice, right. It's beautiful. It's awesome. Hate Vancouver. Worst in the league. Tightest.
Worst in Vancouver.
Yeah. Oh, it's just top left, and it's it's as tight as can be. I remember there was a European sports writer sitting next to me about 4 years ago, and it's the third period, and when you're at the Strib, you got to file the second the game's over. So I'm writing, and he goes to me. He's looking right, and he can't see the right side of the ring because of my lid. And he goes, "Hey, can you put your lid down?" And I look at him like, "No." Like, go find somewhere else to sit. Are you crazy?
Job.
Yeah, like, sorry, Yeah, right. I'm not here for fun. Haven't seen you pull out your laptop at all. So it's funny. Great press boxes. Well, XL is great. United Center's got the best food. Isn't it amazing the stuff we have? I hate Detroit. Everybody was like raving about it last year. I hated it.
The press box specifically, or the whole thing?
Oh no, I love the arena, the press box, and where they put us and the way they put us, which I thought was just crap. Vegas was cool. Arizona's awesome. Buffalo's cool for great press boxes. Hate Toronto. New York is the Islanders' absolute worst. You're in the corner in the stands. You can't, you got to go through the crowd to get down. It's
Barclays or
Barclays.
Yeah.
Okay. Barclays. Devils, you're way back. I like Pittsburgh. Florida is a great press box, but you're kind of like back. But it's a great press box. Staples Center, you're in the corner, so it's. A lot of times it's hard to see the other end of the rink in some of these. Like Edmonton's the worst right now. When Mikko scored that overtime winner like 3 years ago on the right side of the rink, I barely knew what the heck was going on. I love Calgary. You're right over it. I know a lot of us overweight sports writers hate the climbing of the stairs. I love that arena.
Okay.
I just love being up there. I don't care about the whole stair situation. Yeah. But I love Rexall Place, and that's other than Maple Leaf Gardens years ago, that's Rexall. You got to get your exercise going up there. Yeah. You got to climb gazillions flights of stairs to get up to that press box. But it was the best sight lines in the league. I loved Edmonton. I'm one of those rare people that loved Edmonton.
Okay, so then your all-time favorite hockey building is it?
Still,
Nassau?
Nassau Coliseum because I grew there. I have a soft spot. Grew up there, a soft spot for it. But I love Madison Square Garden. Same thing. Kind of a soft spot for it. I have a lot of every New York trip to me is an event. I have a lot of friends there. I have one of my closest friends there. He and his wife is now the lead in Frozen there, so I can't wait till we get there so I can see that. Again, a really good friend that I grew up with in South Florida lives there. So I to me, New York's awesome, and it seems like I've always had crazy. Like I've been in like 3 or 4 close calls on aircrafts. A couple of them were landing in LaGuardia, so it's like you kind of have this soft spot for the whole city. Like I almost died on this plane crash, stuff like that.
So, all right. Well, this has been a lot of fun. This is what I was hoping. This is we could travel geek out and talk about our first world problems when it comes to traveling. I want to leave you with one hard-hitting question that I've noticed a little bit more recently on some of the travel sites. How do you feel about kids in first class and kids in the hotel clubs?
I don't mind kids in the hotel clubs, but the kids in first class, I just if I don't care if I'm upgraded.
Exactly.
If I haven't been, I get it. But like I just want to be like, it's not always going to be this way. But look, I get it. A lot of times again, the hope for these airlines is to sell those seats, not give it away to free.
Right.
But it is hard. Like Delta now, to get upgraded, it's a lot. I mean, especially with companion. Like if you're traveling with a companion, they get upgraded too, and so it's difficult. Boy, this is a first world problem. But I have no problems with kids up there as long as they appreciate it. Make sure don't sit there and drink your have your Cheerios. Get a beer. Take care of it.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, so but no, I will say, like, I love traveling. I do. I get stir crazy in town sometimes when I'm here too much. But it's now a chore. It is. And this is going to make people that would dream of my job really, really hate me and think like, wow, this show has been a bunch of Russo whining. But I remember not so much the Denver trip last week, but the Denver trip a week and a half ago, the last exhibition game, when I was flying there just for the day to go cover an exhibition game that didn't matter. I remember the whole day I was like in the most miserable mood, and I couldn't figure out why. And then all of a sudden I got to the airport and I realized why.
Why?
It's like it's just such a chore to travel now. It used to be so much easier, and now it's just everything about it is just so difficult. And MSP right now is just a pain. It's so busy up front before security. And, even parking at the airport with the amount of construction going on now, that's difficult.
Yes.
Like, it's just so much more of a process now than it used to be.
That's why you need Clear.
Yeah, well, no, I got pre-check. It's not so much that. It's just, even the whole, like, in front of security now.
Yeah.
Clear, TSA pre-check, or regular. It's such a mess of just people everywhere. It just puts you kind of in like this
combative
bad
kind of
mood. Yeah, because like just the way that they probably have to, just the way they have to do the lines now, and it's just a sea of people. So
and we do it a lot. I think the statistic is that the average American will fly once a year. So can you imagine getting into that already anxious and stressed out, and then not
and still, if you think about it, like you have it, like it is still so much easier for us. And could you imagine if you had to fly to LAX as much as we do, or O'Hare, or Atlanta? Like, there's nothing worse than flying out of Atlanta.
Right.
The pre-security. Yeah. Even if you have pre-check or clear, it's just a mess. Still MSP comparably is still so much better than everything else. So then once you're past security, though, at MSP, it's great. It's awesome.
It's like a village.
Yeah, no, it's a great airport.
Yeah.
So.
Well, Mike, thanks. This was fun.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. And for this and all the episodes of The Fan Show, of course, go to talknorth.com. Check out, hey, what's the deal with the Athletics?
Yeah, the Athletic now, if you want to subscribe, if you're not a subscriber to the Athletic, theathletic.com/IKnowRusso will get you 40% off. It's $2.99 a month for the first year. And again, if you don't know what The Athletic is, we have John Krasinski writing for us. We have Dan Hayes, Chad Graff, Arif. We have an army of freelancers. We cover, and then just nationally, I mean, we have 700 stories a week on average on the site, so you could follow as little as you want or as much. But here in Minnesota, especially for the amount of people that we have on staff, I mean, our stories have been just really cool. And it's just been an amazing experience coming over here to the Athletic. So if you want to join the community, no ads, no pop-ups, no autoplay videos, theathletic.com/IKnowRusso.
I want to thank you for not making it I Know Krasinski, because nobody would be able to sign up for that.
He does have his is John Pod. Is that right, Brandon? Yep. So theathletic.com John Pod, same sort of same
promotion. Also good not to make.
But now affiliated with the TalkNorth.com network.
That's outstanding. That's a circular thing, and we like that. We like things that are easy, and listening to these podcasts on the network are definitely easy, just as long as you download. Mike Russo, thanks a lot, man. Appreciate it.
Yep.
All right, guys, we'll talk to you soon.
You just want to provide the best service you can, And you know marketing is vital to build your business, but it's also overwhelming and confusing. Successful Marketing Group is passionately committed to businesses, helping them get found, get customers, and build dreams. Successful Marketing Group understands your problems and truly wants to help you be successful, providing digital marketing packages with proven results. Go to successfulmarketinggroup.com/Cheryl Reeve for a free 45-minute audit and action plan. That's successfulmarketinggroup.com/Cheryl Reeve.